Hey lads, Aidiacht Shealbhach. Today's lesson we're going to looking at Séimhiú Urú. So Séimhiú is when you would use a H, or when you should put a H in the word, when you shouldn't put a H in the word, when you should put a letter in front of the word for the Urú, and when you shouldn't. So I'm just going to try my best to explain the rules as best I can. So on the first slide, we have a Séimhiú. Okay, so Usadr and Séimhiú, Anna Vinnic Gaelga. Okay, so we use the Séimhiú very often in Gaelga, and it means shave, which means soft. Okay, shave or bug, okay, which means soft. So softens the sound of the word. Tá fuam níos séimhe ag consin nor hagadh sé roimh séimhiú. It's féidir leis na litreacha seo a leannas Séimhiú Urú. Okay, so all of these letters can take a Séimhiú. Okay, a Séimhiú does not follow any other letter other than these ones, and that's B, C, D, F, G, M, P, S, and T. So example would be my boy, Mavukil, my girl, Mochalin, my door, Moguris, if my or France on rank, G on Garmon, or on Gata with a H on Vadra, Movadra, Mofion, Mo S Mohevu, my Shevu, and then we have T then Mo Hashkelon, my locker. Nilan and Shevu litter bit Ella, so Shevu does not follow any other letter. Okay. So throughout these slides, we're going to go through the rules, rule by rule. All right. So first we have the réamhfhocail, which are the prepositions. Okay. So hasha even the réamhfhocail occur in Shevu, Fowlum, and Liam. Okay. So sometimes it's good to do it as a rhyme. Okay. So we've de do, fui mar o, riv, tri, har, gan, sa, agus, idir, plus Shevu. So we have de do, fui mar o, riv, tri, har, gan, sa, agus, Idir. Okay, so obviously agus doesn't go in, but Idir does. So if any of these words in the second point here, any of those words are in front of a word, then they add a Séimhiú. But obviously to the letters that we just mentioned previously. So we have riv, fui, riv gutta, or riv gan, dem mar tri Idir plus H, do, o, har, and sa plus the Séimhiú. Tan rilacha fui le ag buint leis na focail so there's extra rules. So you will see that a couple of these have stars next to them. So we have gan, and Idir all have stars next to them. And there's extra rules to go when you should put a Séimhiú, when you shouldn't put a Séimhiú. But overall, these are the things that we are looking for. Okay? So now we move on to on réamhfhocail which means on. Right? So we have plus Séimhiú nor Keeleen Séimhiú will rud agent physical. So it's on something physical. So we would have learned the word physical recently when you were doing the Gavin exercise that we would have been doing in the last lesson. So it's on something physical, then we would have, so if the can is on top of the bus, tá on chana for on bus, on top of the bus. Alright, does that make sense? So we need current, so on, so rud agent physical. So I'm just going to highlight it here, rud agent physical. Alright, so it's on rud agent. Ní current Séimhiú nor tá stad / own a gist. So we do not add a Séimhiú, we do not put a H into a word following if it's about a state or a time. So examples of this would be Vishay meshka, okay, he is drunk. Tasha buila, this is a status, this is the way they are. Okay, we do not add a H to these words. Stray, lost. Okay, again, once again, a state, era, missing, and so on and so forth. That makes sense. So like we're only adding a Séimhiú if it's on something. So it's and then it's on something that is physical. Alright, so marhampa fek me madin bowl to. This is like a time. I will see you in the morning, or I will see you soon. So these are just examples, but again, we have plus a Séimhiú only if it's on something that is physical. Moving on to the preposition Idir. So Idir has two meanings in Irish. It means both and it also means between. So current Idir Séimhiú nor atá sé ag déanamh tagart the gá rud when we're referencing two things. You see highlighted here. For example, the Idir Chalíní agus buachaillí ag an disco. There was both girls and boys at the disco. Again, another example would be the Idir Múntóirí, Idir Bhúntóirí. So Idir plus the Séimhiú here. Agus Hismóthóirí ag an grinú at the meeting. So there was both teachers and parents at the meeting. Again, you'll see up the top the Idir Chalíní. You see the Séimhiú here. Agus buachaillí ag an disco. Right? Times we won't use Idir are when we're referring to it as in between. Okay, so when if we're using the word Idir meaning both, so the Idir Bhúcaillí agus Chalíní, Idir Bhúntóirí agus Hismóthóirí, Idir Badrí agus Cait, we're adding the Séimhiú. But if we're referring to the word Idir as the word between, ní current Idir Séimhiú nor atá sé ag déanamh tagart the áit when we're referencing a place or a time. An example, bhí mé leathmhailg Idir Mayo agus baile clia. You'll see the word Idir is here, but there's no Séimhiú or Mayo or baile clia. Another example, beag mé ann Idir a chuaig agus a sé o'clock. There's no Séimhiú here. So again, this is referencing the word meaning between. So I will be there. I am halfway between Mayo and Dublin. I will be there between 5 and 6 o'clock. So we have to make sure that, when we're using the word Idir, we're adding a Séimhiú following the word Idir when it is connected to the word both, not between. Between, no Séimhiú, both Séimhiú. Okay. So of course there's going to be exceptions to this rule in regards to Séimhiús, and the word gone in particular is one of those ones that stand out for everyone. So gone means without. So an example, if we look here at the first slide, so this one here, sorry about that, 2 seconds. Alright, so if we look here at the first slide, what we'll notice is ní current gone Séimhiú riv S, F, D, agus T. So we have our list, our B, C, D, F, G, M, P, S, and T. They all take Séimhiús. Okay, we said that in the very first slide. When the word gone comes before them, any words beginning with S, F, D, and T are eliminated from that rule. Okay, so S, F, D, and T plus gone equals no Séimhiú. No fact. Okay, we current gone Séimhiú riv anam dílis. An example of that would be Coolme and Mock gone Moira. Okay, so we see here there is no Séimhiú on Moira. Gone Moira. Níl crack on gone Sean. So I went out without Moira. There's no crack without Sean. No Séimhiú. So again, even though it begins with an M, it begins with an S, because it comes before a name, an Irish name, gone Moira, no Séimhiú. Gone Sean, no Séimhiú. Current gone Séimhiú nor knock will Aidiacht Shealbhach. So the word Aidiacht is an adjective. We would be used to this word already. Alright, so this is really, really important. This is something that you should really, really look out for. If we're just saying, I am without a penny, I'm without any money, I have no money. Tá me gone, bhí me gone, thingin. I was without a penny. Okay, so we see here, bhí me gone, thingin. That's okay. Gone plus begins with P, one of our letters. It's not F, S, D, or T, so we can add a shape. But if we put I was without a brown penny, alright, which is a phrase that's often used, bhí me gone pingin, no Séimhiú, because we have an adjective coming after it. Does that make sense? Alright, so bhí me gone ping. So an example would be I was without a dog. Bhí mé gan vadra. Okay, we can add a H because it begins with M. It's not one of our exceptions here. It's not S, it's not F, it's not D, and it's not T. It's actually M. So bhí mé gan vadra. I was without a dog. But I was without a brown dog. Bhí mé gan madra down or done. It's up to you. Down or done. Okay, I always grew up learning it as down. Okay, but you can say done instead. It's up to you. Alright. Fanon sin gan curry as an ot. Stay there without moving from this spot. So we have words coming after it. Kuig me gan kara. I went without a friend. Gan kara. There's nothing coming after it. There's no adjectives. There's no nothing. So gan plus the Séimhiú, we have it here. Alright, so we have our gan plus our Séimhiú, gan kara. And kuig me gan kara bit. I went without a friend at all. So again, we see that lighten up here. Gan kara no Séimhiú because we have this word coming after it. So this is really, really important. Like gan, you wouldn't use gan very often, but if you were to use it, it's very important that we need to make sure that we are outlining what we want to talk about, and we need to make sure we get these simple rules right, and this will make a big difference towards your writing, essays, storytelling, poetry, any kind of answer. It's really important that we use these and kind of follow these guidelines. That so when we use gan, we need to make sure that we understand what's going on and when it's happening. So one of the easiest ways to find out when you should put a Séimhiú is using the Aidiacht Shealbhach, which is the possessive tense. This is something that has probably been drilled into you from primary school. Okay, and that's basically mu plus Séimhiú, du plus Séimhiú, a plus Séimhiú, a plus fac. R plus Urú, vor plus Urú, a plus Urú. So mu plus Séimhiú, du plus Séimhiú, and a plus Séimhiú. If it is my something, if it's your something, or if it's his something, then we're adding Séimhiú. So if it's my pen, it's mu fiann. If it's her pen, it's du fiann. Or sorry, if it's your pen, it's du fiann. And if it's his pen, it's a fiann. But this is something that we use only if it's relating to my something, your something, or his something. Okay, and the word begins with B, C, D, F, G, M, P, S, and T. So obviously we need to make sure we're still following those rules. So, but basically, if it's my pen, it's mu fiann. If it's your friend, it's du chara, and if it's his dog, it's a vadra. For girls, it's a plus fac, nothing, zero, nothing goes in. It's a plus nothing. Okay, so if it's her dog, it's a madra. If it's her cat, it's a cat. If it's her shoe, it's a bird. We're not adding any Séimhiú, but we're adding Séimhiús if it's my pen, your friend, his dog, his table, his shoes, his socks, anything like that, we're adding Séimhiús to it. So there are many other rules when it comes to the Séimhiú, so I'm just going to run through them very quickly. So we have nor a plus the Séimhiú. We have ni or near plus the Séimhiú. So examples would be, you would know this from when you're learning your grammar So in regards to the Untitled Chapter, it's ni plus Séimhiú, near plus Séimhiú. Un plus the focal buininchgnach. Buininchgnach is feminine, so a feminine word plus the Séimhiú. Ibrica hen gadi sé plus the Séimhiú. Anna or ro plus the Séimhiú, so anava, something you'd be very used to. Ro he, okay, too hot. Roada, too far, and then we have ma plus Séimhiú. So these are all your examples here. You see me underlining here now. Ibrica hen gadi sé. So Dano tá cuaig badra agam would be example. We have the M, and again the words begin with B, C, D, F, G, M, P, S, and T. Un plus focal buininchgnach, feminine word, then you add a Séimhiú. So again, it's the feminine word, and we add a Séimhiú to it. Okay, so on Holly, be a great example of that. So ní slash near plus Séimhiú, and then we have nor a plus Séimhiú also. So continuing on, we have gáfocail ag Tabhair, we have two words coming together. Nor hagan gáfocail ag chéile chun focail nua a dhéanamh. So we have two words coming together to create a new word. This is a compound word. The second word in that gets a Séimhiú. Okay, so an example would be a car park, an email, a grandmother. Okay, so we have our examples here. We have car, close. Car is one word, close is the second word. Two of them are coming together. So the second word here, okay, so when we split them here, car, close, we see the Séimhiú added here. Card coming, réamh, first. Again, we have réamh, which is our electronic, and then first, which is our mail. So like an email is an electronic mail, so we have our réamh first. The split is here. We see the second word, and again, Sean Tabhair. The Tabhair gets the second word. So like our old mother is basically what it translates to. Don't forget about the dentals. Okay, the D, N, T, L, or S. When two of those letters come together, then so for example, when we have Shandina here, okay, S-E-A-N, the N and the D, okay, so D, N, T, L, and S. Once these come after each other, the rules change. So we have Shandina, an old person, okay, all one word, but because we have the N and the D coming together, there is no Séimhiú. So that's really important that we just kind of remind you of the dentals, and that will be, I'll continue on the dentals, the D, N, T, L, and S, over the next few slides. So just hang on for that. Okay, so on the dentals, D, N, T, L, and S. So má craignín focail a bhain D, N, T, or L, or S, agus má tosíonn an céad focail eile D, N, T, L, or S, ní thógaigh an deara focail Séimhiú. So just before we continue on that, we see ní here, ní thógaigh, ní plus Séimhiú. So ní thógaigh an deara focail Séimhiú. The second word doesn't get it. For example, ein duine, we have the N and D coming together. Anna das, A and N coming together here. Anna te. Okay, so again we have the N and the T. For here we have Anna sever. Okay, S here and N before it. Shan tishmhori. Okay, so grandparents, and N and the T coming together, so therefore we have no Séimhiú. Ma úsáid tú Anna seachas or dash current Séimhiú a gcónaí mar níl dentals I get. So Anna das instead of Anna yes, Anna te instead of Anna he. There's examples. We're always kind of focusing on the A and dash. Anna das. No change. If we're using A and A, Anna yes, then we can add the Séimhiú because the A has split up the dentals. Anna te, the N and T come together, but A again, once again, splitting up the dentals with Anna he. Alright, so these are just examples. We can't have the dentals coming together. We cannot add a Séimhiú to that. So that's the end of us using or talking about the Séimhiú. So we're going to move on to the Urú now. So Cilíonn Untitled Urú eclipse ar nos Urú graina. Sin a dhéanamh an turú de tús-litir Untitled. Okay, so it's an eclipse, so it's literally a letter that goes before a word. Okay, before the first letter of a word. It the zach shoid na hahara attain the gach. So these are the changes to go with every letter. Okay, and there's a little line to go with it as well. So we have M and B. So M goes before the B, G in front of the C, N in front of the D, D in front of T, N in front of G, B in front of P, and BH in front of it. So examples would be Múcail, Got, Luras, Dishmahori, Nyachta, Bubble Skull, and Winnow. So just a little kind of help free. So we have my brother, here, got, caught, G in front of the C, not doing, dishes tonight, nobody gets, blueberry pie, before he Okay, so we have here all your letters. Nice handy little rhyme for you to have. My brother got caught not doing dishes tonight. Nobody gets blueberry pie before he finishes. So it's just something just to put into your head. Obviously, you would have practiced this many times and you would have seen these a lot. But it's just for yourselves, just to have next to you on a piece of paper, maybe when you're creating your plan at the beginning of the exam, just something to have that you know what to follow. Okay, and we put an N dash before vowels. So A-I-R-U, you just put an N dash. Okay, so that's just something, and now we'll get to, for example, if we're talking about the Aidiacht Shealbhach again, if it's or whatever. Okay, so the typical example, all right, would be Our Father, the prayer. So Our Nahar. Okay, or so that's just an N in front of the thing. Or Our Aunt, Our Nanteen, Our Uncle, Our Nuncle, Our Ice Cream, Our Nuachtarota, and so on and so forth. Okay, so this is the one that breaks my heart because a lot of people can't tell the difference between I and sa. Okay, I means in. The letter I means in. Sa means in the. Okay, this is really, really important. So we can't say sa on hospital. And in the, okay, in the is sa or san. San is only for words beginning with vowels. Sa is in the plus a constant. Okay, this is really, really important because a lot of people think san is in the. It's not. Sa means in the. So if I'm in the kitchen, tome sa kitchen, not san kitchen. San kitchen is completely wrong. Okay. If I'm in the hospital, tome san hospital. Okay, that's okay because we have the vowel. The word is beginning with a vowel, so we can use the word san. Okay. The same goes for a. Okay. I live in Cork. Tome Mokoni a Gurkik. We added Urú. Okay, Tome Imagoni, Tome Imahoni e Gurkik, Tome Mahoni e Worth Lariga, Tome Mahoni e Maya Oha Clear. Right? I live in Wexford. We can't add a Séimhiú to, or we can't add an Urú to an L. So Tome Imahoni e Lochgarma. That stays the same. Alright? So current e Urú e Goni. So e plus Urú. Up here in the big box here, e plus Urú. Really, really important that we're not going to mix this up anymore. Okay, so a plus Urú. I can't emphasize this enough. Okay, so if your town, so I teach in a place called Bridgetown, Tá me ag múna I Malia Undrehid. The M goes before the B. It's I plus Urú. So current I Urú Igoni. D and T are included in this. Okay, so a noon now. Okay, a dibradorn. We're still adding the Urú. So marhamla a jock akint, a goni, and malio clear in non no T. Okay, little no free. Ahrin a gudi in riv gota. So if a word begins with a vowel, so if you are in something that begins with a vowel, like in hospital, tome in hospital, we a turns into in. So in riv gota. Okay, marhamla in Orison, I live in apartment. Tome in Alun, in Athlum next to me. Example in Oran, in Ardvaca, we have in plus Urú. Or so sorry, no Urú. Just if we're in something that begins with a gota, it's in. Okay, so a lot of people got that wrong in the quiz I put on the Instagram page there recently. So it's just I plus Urú. Okay, and we have our examples here: Igoni, and Malio Clea, and Nondum, and Jock, Akent, and then in Rivagota, in Ohaloon, in Orison, in Akalum, in Airfort, whatever you want to say. But it's I plus Urú, in plus Gota. So when we have a preposition and untalt, okay, so Revok is like untalt, so a preposition plus the, then the word will receive an Urú after, okay. So Examples would be air on, egg on, har on. Okay, so this is our first one here. Okay, so air on, egg on, har on. So on the, at the, over the, quig on, as on, riv on, on. Okay, so on, you will see here, O for the N, which is O on. So from the, whatever. So we have an O father and an N come together. Okay, so O father plus A N here. Okay, Tabhair and faoi. So we can't have two vowels coming together. So therefore what we do is that turns into O for the N. Okay, and it's the same with faoi. Okay, you have faoi. So faoi on under the. Okay, so we'd have an I and the N coming together. So therefore what we do is we get rid of the A here and it turns into on, and we have faoi then as well, faoi and N. So an example of on would be from the city, Tame on Gahar. Okay, on plus an Urú, and again tá sé faoin mór. Okay, he's under the table. Leis on and tríd on, Réamhfhocail a bhain den Aidiacht agus den alt an seo. Aithríonn na réamhfhocail seo riv an alt. Okay, so these words change. So if you have two stars here, Aithríonn na réamhfhocail seo riv an alt. So these prepositions change before the alt. So leis on and tríd on. So example would be egg on gosher at the party. Faoin gahir. Air on moored. And har on nyata, over the gate, on the table, under the chair, at the party. Ach tuisci bhfuil an real dentals in bhaim seo, ní leanan orú réamhfhocail agus untitled rib. So if we have, if the dentals are still in play, the DNTLNS, okay, then we need to make sure that we're not adding any Urú or Séimhiú, the word does not change. So we have on Duras, the N and the D are coming together, the N and the T coming together on chalk. So therefore we're not adding any Urús to those words, they are staying the same. So I decided to mix in the numbers 7 to 10 and the Aidiacht Shealbhach together. Okay, these are very straightforward. If you're using any numbers between 7, 8, 9 and 10, then you will be adding a Séimhiú or an Urú to that word. Example is when you're talking about your age in particular. Okay, so this is really important when we're talking about our age. If you're 17, 18, 19, 27, 28, 29, and so on, then we are adding an Urú to Blina. Okay, Tá mé seach mlína déag díos. Tá mé ocht mlína déag díos. This would have been drilled into you all when you were practicing for the Irish World, which unfortunately was cancelled. But the kind of the idea stays in place. Tá mé seach mlína déag díos. Ocht mlína déag díos. We're adding an Urú to those. Okay, Tá ocht mór. Tá né géir daoine sa scoil. Okay, Tá réis, and then we have the Aidiacht Shealbhach. Okay, if it's hours, if it's years, or if it's theirs, we're adding an Urú to that as well. Alright, so we have like our beyond, our pen, our moored, our table, vor got here, year chairs, nourished, their door. We're still adding the Urús. Alright, and then if the word begins with a vowel, we have Arnahar, Vorgara, and Nobervalia. So we have the end dash plus the vowel here. But these are really important. Again, we have shocked, niha, opt, moored, neged, de, mlina dish. Okay, these are all the examples, but just something to follow that if we're using 7, 8, 9, or 10 within the word, the following words, okay, so if you're using shock, opt, ne, or de, the following word has to have an Urú in it. Okay? So lads, Tommy Doug not creek and a half, so not be warhead, don't be worried, we're almost finished. So we have, I mixed these two in together as well, so we have brithera plus on, no, go, and call. Okay, so we have a verb plus the words on, no, go, and call, and then we have the more kinetic. So these are split in two, so I'll just put a little line here, just for example. Taréis na mírnas an aimsir láthraach, aimsir áisneach, agus an aimsir cata mírialta. Okay, an, nach, go, and ka, agus kunisk, mona, and sola. So all of these, we're adding urus. So these are the ones to look out for if these are following. Sorry about that note. So if these are following, if you're using a verb to follow any of these, the best thing to do is to add an uru. Okay, so examples would be an bhfuil, nach mian, ceapam go darlíonn, cá déan, mona bhfuil, sola bhágan tú. Okay, so these are all examples. So we see here sola, mona, and then we have an, nach, go, and ka. These are really handy, but again, you would be used to some of these because some of them are question form. So like in Daimsha Láthruach and Daimsha Ashnach, where it's un plus uru, because we're asking a question, so we're adding uru to the verb. So that's nothing that's like new for you, but if you have like ceapan go darlíonn sé, okay, I think that happens. Cá déan tú, okay, where do you go? Mona bhfuil tú, if you're going to. Okay, examples of that, they're just really, really handy. And then we have the more cases. Taréis na míre seo, if we use the word dá, mona / mura, and sola, then we're adding an uru, okay? And this is really, really common, and it's something that you would, again, for the people preparing for their Irish oral exam, they would be practicing more Canadian how to answer questions. So like, dá múfa an cumcún náisiúnta, cad a néan fá, dá mefa, idda frívida, cad a athrófa, and so on. So we have dá mioch, dá múfa, mona mioch, and sola ganófa. These are all more Canadian. And again, we have an, nach, go, ka, mona, and sola are before the verbs, then we are adding an uru to them. So moving on, we have the Tishginduk Ulra. Okay, so Tishginduk Ulra shall contain or affected to na plus uru. Alright, so example, credin na nini, gruig na galin, da na deha, and tras na dunta. So Tishginduk, the genitive case, if there's multiple, if it's the genitive case plus multiple things, then we have our changes. So credin na nini, gruig na galini, da na deha, tras na dunta. Okay, Casulesh neuron, tras na dunta, dul share, stanish and uignis, it's stanish on. And finally, just again, I'm referencing the differences. We have I versus sa. I means in, sa means in the. So clean I, in or / in a. Ní buine sé le háit buifi le leanan uru é. Úsáidir in rih gota, ní leanan aon rud é. Okay, so I plus uru, in plus nothing. Cílíonn sa in the. Sa means in the. Tá gá focail san ocail sa. I agus on. Leanan séimhiú é. So sa plus the séimhiú. Okay, so we have sa plus séimhiú. Okay, so tá me imacóní ar tá siad tá bíam ag obair ascuilge agóní. I often work through Irish. Tá me in ifig, in a office. Tá me sa cheantar. Sa plus séimhiú, in plus gota, and I plus uru. Alright, so these are really important. Sa, in, the, whatever. Okay? Untitled, okay, is on or na, which means the. Okay? On for singular, na for plural. Animalcal are nouns, so person, place, or thing. Bucal, chalk, green. And Aidiacht is an adjective. And the réamhfhocail are prepositions. Egg, air, as, de, faoi, har, agus, ahila. Okay, you will see a lot of those on the Instagram page. I think it was like post number 2 on Sprees na Scrúdatha. I've outlined all of those. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something from it. Please be sure to give the Sprees na Scrúdatha page a like, a share, it would be really appreciated. I'm just going to throw it down here. Okay, so it's SPRAOI. Okay, again, I'm writing as fast as I can. My apologies again for my shocking handwriting. Okay, so we spree underscore sna SNA, and then we have an underscore again, and then a screw. Okay, so all the help helps, lads. I hope you learned something. In the coming days, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little quiz on the Séimhiú and the Urú. So I hope you're enjoying the content. Once again, I would really appreciate it if you could share the page, and if once we get to 300 likes on the Instagram page, I will be running a competition for free grinds, free online grinds, for anyone that enters for a whole month, for them and 2 friends. So please give the like, give a share, and stay tuned. For me, the lads, I just sung the